And I'm very pleased and proud to be joined at this time by St. John Sea Dogs alum and defenseman Nathan Beaulieu. Nathan, welcome back to St. John. How do you feel being back here among so many familiar faces?
It's great. I mean, like I said earlier, I wish they do it every year. It's a fun event. Good proceeds, and I'm just happy to be here and see my fellow teammates.
Yeah, was it an easy decision when you found out there was going to be another alumni event to come back? I know you were here 2 years ago as well.
No, not at all. I mean, St. John's a second home to me, and I got a lot of friends here and a lot of people I consider family here. So it was a very easy decision coming back.
So obviously, when you start thinking about Sea Dogs, you start thinking about Sea Dog memories, and of course, you were part of the championship teams in 2011 and in 2012. Those have to top the list, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, I had a lot of good memories here. I mean, this is where I started my career. It was a very good baseboard for where I've elevated to today, and I'm very happy to be an alumni Sea Dog, and I'm very proud to say that I was a Sea Dog.
How does it feel? Looking back, even we're approaching a 5-year anniversary of the MasterCard Memorial Cup championship. Does it surprise you that it's been that long? Does it feel like it's been that long?
I mean, time flies. It feels like it was yesterday. I remember bringing a Memorial Cup back to my hometown and celebrating with everyone. And my dad won it in 2005 with the Knights, and it's just special. I feel like all those memories are really like yesterday. So it was a special time for me and my family, and those memories they last forever. And when I come back here, I feel like it just happened yesterday.
Well, and you got to be a part of that team as it was building up, because you joined the club in the time when the team was just coming out of its expansion era, and you got to watch it grow, not from the ground up, but not far from it, and so that had to make it feel almost extra special.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did a lot of great things, making the hockey team the way it was. I mean, my dad was here for a long time, and he did a lot of good things that made the hockey team the way it was. And Gerard Gallant, when he was here, he did a hell of a job coaching the team along with Mike Kelly. But the memories here will never be forgotten. And if you ask my family to this day, St. John is still a special place in our heart.
Anything you would do differently if you came back and did it all over again? Anything you would want to have a do-over on?
Not a thing. I mean, I was very fortunate to play on a very good hockey team in my junior career, which really sparked my career. And a lot of people aren't, blessed on those opportunities. People get traded and, put on teams where they're in different situations. But I was fortunate to play on one team my whole junior career and make a lot of good friends and people, like I said, I call family. And, I wouldn't change one thing.
Now, of course, you're with the Montreal Canadiens, got a brand new contract in your back pocket. Congratulations on that. How does it feel knowing you got a little more security now and you have an idea of where you're going to be the next couple of years?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's not easy establishing yourself as an NHL player, but once you do it, it's a good feeling. But also, once you do it, it's time to kickstart your real career. So I know that now is the real time to shine. I know I have a lot left to prove, and once I got my feet wet a little bit now, and I put my name on the board a little bit more, I know what I have to do now, and I'm excited to take the next step.
How does it feel knowing so many people back here are following you in Montreal and staying with you, staying in touch with you, and turning into Hab fans now that Nathan Beaulieu is on the Hab defense?
It's crazy. I mean, I walked in the door, and people were saying they were here and there watching me, and in Carolina and Washington and Chicago. It's crazy. You don't think of those when you're on the road. You might say, oh, someone from St. John's here. But when you sit back and think about it and, you actually talk to the person, it's pretty amazing how, they take their time out to go and watch a hockey game. And not only that, just, watch a person they watched, grow into a hockey player. So it's cool. It's a special thing, and, it definitely touches home.
Do you give a special wink and warm up to the Huberdeaus and the Coyles and the Yurkos and those guys when you get a chance to face them too?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I played Yurkie a lot last year, being in the East, but when I got to play Jonathan, there was definitely little friendly battles, and it was funny. I seen Gerard and Mike on the bench on the other side, which was definitely different experience. And I'm sure there'll be some conversations that will be shed in later days, but it's fun. It's pretty cool to see people that you went to battle for and now you go to battle against. It's just it's a fun thing, and the hockey community is very small.
Just want to wrap this up, Nathan, with a thought on the alumni game itself. Obviously, the Children's Wish Foundation, the big beneficiary, but how nice is it for you to be able to come back, be a part of this, and help grant a wish for a child?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's besides the point of being here and being in St. John, seeing your friends and people you call family and old teammates. Is what it comes down to is the kids, right? That's why you're here, and even signing an autograph or donating a small thing. That's what it's all about. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to give back to to a city that's done a lot for me, and hopefully make a kid smile. That's what it's all about.
Nathan, welcome back. Have fun. Keep smiling.
Thank you.